everybody, welcome back to The Sims 4. I may as well just call this a let's build at this point, because I really don't seem to be getting anything else done. Now, obviously I haven't played the game in the time that I've been away. It's literally been a couple of hours. Something came up that I had to go take care of, and the video was rounded out to about 40 minutes, which for some reason, even after saving, long story short, apparently it's taken about 1,000 minutes to upload, and that is kind of crazy. So yeah, I should most probably try and keep this probably around the 15 to 20 minute mark. I mean, there's a lot of new features in this game that I obviously haven't had the time to play with or get to grips with, so to speak. An item on my Steam wish list is on sale. Ooh. So I'm going to buy this as well. I mean, I'm still, instead of going straight in and buying all the essentials like a smart person, I've just kind of come over different items and been like, yeah, that'll do, I'll pick that up. Like I saw the 2 guitars and it was, well, that'll come in handy. Unlike real life there with the 2 guitars, unfortunately. I tried to play guitar, long story short, yeah, it does fine. I mean, if I could get Fraps or DX Tory XSplit to record Rocksmith, I'd probably totally record it and totally upload stuff. But that's about a minute or so of me just rambling uncontrollably. So we're going to get back to building. We're going to get back to making our home for our beautiful Sims here, Joshua and Roxanne. Real names, too creepy for me. We have all these weird triangular deck. What? I don't know why I'd ever need them. Okay, yep, that makes sense. We'll get on with building our houses. We'll get on with building each room. Although the one thing that I seem to be constantly looking for is this, and here it is. I've just found it. That's great. I can finally play with some grass and try and get a path down. Something like that comes in handy. In case you've never played The Sims before, they don't walk on paths, they walk on stones that have been spray painted onto the ground. Hopefully they follow that path in, and it comes out quite well. In case you're wondering what I'm doing with the barbecue, this is kind of the patio area. Now, if this was The Sims 2 or The Sims 3, I would create basically a giant swimming pool, and I would fill this surrounding area up with trees and dolphins, and it would be pretty amazing. But unfortunately, that's not the game we're playing. So hopefully, folks, I keep my interest in this game. I'm sure once things get moving on and we go down the path of children, that kind of stuff, I'll be able to put a pool in. Maybe even expand the house, build a second floor. One of the things I always find when I play The Sims and The Sims 2, I never play with a second floor. Just never really. I don't know. To me, it's odd. I can never just find like the ability to just play with 2 floors. Like I like having all my Sims on 1 floor. Even when I have a gigantic family, it's always I just focus on the 1 floor, and I put all their bedrooms on the same floor, and it's basically just giant bungalows. And if I get mission control, awesome. If I happen to get I forgot what I was going to say now. That was so awesome, it distracted me. Now, from the time that I recorded the first video, which at this point was about 4 hours ago, to now, I've already scoured the internet trying to find stuff, trying to find mods, basically, and I've come across a couple of cool mods, crazy little things that I haven't even given the chance to annoy me yet. And one of those things is, if you click on a character, it will in fact highlight them. Now that's not in the original game, that's not in the first or the second game. I mean, you don't need that. I don't need to have somebody fucking highlight it. I can just, you know, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm clicking on, and I don't think there's ever going to be a time where I wish that something, you know, was highlighted. I know what I'm doing, and that's probably going to be the theme to this playthrough is, hi, I'm Josh, I've played all the Sims games, I know what I'm doing, please don't baby me, you don't need to teach me, I'm sure there's nothing here that's vastly different, you know. Again, I looked around online and the list of things that have been taken out outweighs the list of things that, you know, have been added. And you know, I kind of spoke about it in the first video. It's a shame, but you know, at the end of the day, there's not much I can do about it. I can just wait for people to put that stuff back in. I can just wait for Maxis and hopefully EA to just come around to their senses and re-add those things to the game. Okay, so I'm slowly running out of money, so we need to kind of I'm trying to get some kind of focusing on sprucing up a bit. Man, that frame tearing, that's not good. Oh boy. Just glanced over at my second screen to make sure I'm recording, and I am, thank God for that. Cheap, good. I'm gonna put that right there. And that's tiny. Okay, so apparently I have to now also buy... See, again, I get a lower amount of money. I wish that I had made this more conventional. I mean, I made this massive house, and I really should have stuck to something a lot smaller. Maybe if I end up rebuilding a second or third house, or when I have a generation character, or a young person who is... basically, if we raise a child to become an adult, we will build a small house and a flat, something a bit more realistic to what I'm basically, although not living in right now. If me and the girlfriend did move out, it'd be that exact kind of thing. So right now this will be the room, and there's a lot of room for improvement. What can I say? Now I'm going to need to try my hardest to get the... See, again, I'm tempted by just furnishings, and I shouldn't be. I should be focused on, the obvious, but... What the hell? They got new things for me to play with, I'm going to play with them. I'm going to block up those windows. Because God knows, I do not want light coming in on the telly and ruining this extremely cinematic experience that we will definitely be enjoying on our tiny television. And honestly, without using any cheats, it does kind of add another layer of something to this game as well, because it does mean you have to actually play the game. It's a lot like a Minecraft or another game we've been playing recently, Metal Gear Solid. And once you win the game, so to speak, not much of a spoiler, but you get the ability to become invisible, and you kind of rely on that a bit too much. It's almost like a cheat. And I think that playing through the game and not having that, it kind of makes the first time you play through the game a lot more enjoyable. Because you've got this extra added, twist in your game where you can become invisible, but if you use that, and you use that like to your advantage almost, you're not a cheat. The game's giving it to you, you've earned it, but it's neither here nor there. Rambling a little bit. I'm just trying to think through these rooms, and sometimes it just helps to talk. So blue is apparently the colour of this tiny bathroom right here. Wow, they added a toilet roll holder, even though the Sims do not use toilet roll. But they added a toilet roll holder, but I can't move it down the wall, so that sucks. Okay, so the modding. I already checked out the modding community, had a little look around, and I've downloaded a ton of tools, and hopefully I can actually get to doing some modding myself. You know, there's a lot of band logos and such that I would definitely love to incorporate into my game. You know, there's a lot of brands out there that I guess I would wear, tap out, that kind of stuff. And you know, it'd be really cool just to mod them in the game and kind of incorporate them into the everyday life of a sim. It'd be really definitely cool to see guys walking around with tap out shirts, especially the guys with bro, the bro trait. You know, the ones that are a bit bro-y, a bit douchebaggy, so to speak. Low blow, shots fired. I'm sorry. So now we've got. Okay, so now I got to try and buy a fridge. Thankfully, the cheapest one is $375. Okay, so this over here, I'm going to put double doors right here, and that will lead out to this area here, where the pool should be. I'm going to put the table right here. I might be able to put a window in this wall here, so that the people in the living room can look into the kitchen. I wish I had a drum kit, which I would normally put right there. That will come with DLC. You know, it would be a kind of fun experience if I just over time slowly kept uploading a video. You know, if I just kept this kind of frequent, you know, every other week, every other month. Just, well, this month they've added cats, so now we have a cat and we have a husky. And he's called Peter the Wolf. Yes, that was off the top of my head and actually kind of bad. It's a bad pun, but yeah, that would be fun, you know, if I can kind of keep up with it. Obviously right now we have Dead Rising 3 is about to come out tomorrow. I think Destiny comes out next week. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we are finally done with the building stage. And I'm actually kind of happy to call this video right here. I think I'll probably just leave it for now. You can click on the next video, which I'm sure will be up tomorrow if you're watching this on the day of release, or the day I've uploaded, which you probably are not. But yeah, that's it for now. I will let our Sims take us out.
Gilna Blash?
Wo doyam.
Bool. Kipluna.
Karenzi. Ma. Biamba. Flari Griha. Galba Limna Glenk. Ah, Benkapa. Muskatibs. Flix. Yaberno Darza. Gachoy.
Ibalo Noyam. Bempi Shelbo. Sheshere. Binkapa Baru.
Rasha Par Baleum. Conjibjoy. Flix. Yaberno Darza. Gachoy. Kiniko Bifarfase. Rasha Par Baleum. Conjibjoy.
Ah. Shabini. Wound Fix Shayaman.
Sambo Yelbs?
Batanabi. Wasabis
True,
Yabuya. Cloim. Funichi Parsafe Frobin. Zambu Monet.
Yeah,
Niborf. Yanafe Watini.